at their own 26.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And if you're an Adrian Peterson fan, that's the sign that you want to see right there on the other end. They got to learn to get him down, or this could be a long one.
And it's also the sign that his team wanted to see. Him making that type of a run, having a force and an impact on the game that early, that really demoralizes the defense because they realize it could be a long game trying to get him on the ground.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the 2nd straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
Loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
4th down.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And a Jaguar first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Peterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Chiefs 3. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Can you hit me, bro? Fell. All right.
To avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. Nicole Hardman, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You gave Miko a fucking superstar.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Yeah, that's him. To the house.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
I refuse to let Lewis win my division. I'm not going to lie to you.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
I got the Jags,
Not much
so
to speak of there. Maybe
Trevor
a yard
Lawrence,
down to the
Jamar
20.
Chase.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up.
He'll look to throw.
that was fucking
And he's
God.
gonna go
Release the
down.
fucking
He's sacked
ball.
back at the 24. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed.
He low key blowing. Trevor might be blowing me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt.
He gave that nigga Lewis was supposed to play yesterday, so he lagged out twice. He was up 10-7. Started third quarter. Lagged out. We started. He's gonna go back to 10-7. It was 7-7. You feel me? Runs committed so the other person can throw the ball. We doing that. He scored. I'm trying to get him the ball back. That nigga lag out again. So they just forced him to that nigga won.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Disgusted.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
I don't know what keep doing. That shit is 8-0.
Because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
He got this nigga Tyreek Hill max security, so.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got a man, complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35.
Nigga, you can change it, remember?
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15
I just
or
like
more
yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Now they try the right side here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half.
Yes, it's not. Until that nigga start running that
2
ball.
yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. Now here's Mahomes.
Interception. Go
Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive with Peterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He's brought down.
Another toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, offensive
pressure comes and down he goes.
Run that back.
And they were in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Bro, he just locked me up that fast. So.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this away here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 37.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
46-yard line.
Second.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
And Mahomes
fucking lockdown. I'm locked down.
Intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 4. Henry's got it out on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
To kick off for Jacksonville.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones. Now that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They try to fire up the run game with Adrian Peterson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Really gay.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. 2nd and 9 now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to
I didn't know that. I swear to God, I never knew he was not supposed to be in this.
You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in to get some points.
Whatever you want on defense. I did not know that. In this case, it's a chance to get every play.
Taken down, a Chiefs sack. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
Folks, that's in there. That's in there.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. And this score will stay right where it is. 2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Now Edwards-Helaire. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. On 2nd down at 4, Mahomes. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Now Mahomes. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a pickup of 6.
38-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's got some space here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
You keep these spots.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. So don't say nothing.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Please, pick a play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goal post.
So. Please don't.
Because when you miss a field goal, it's a...
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Nigga, I'm winning. What are you talking about?
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Stop. No, Chark.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So if you score, I'm going to be mad.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
To that. Yes, sir, Trevor.
Open man is Chark. It's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
You know what? He just keep pressing him like he's a fucking scrub. I think this nigga learns his lesson.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Die.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
He's blowing me, bro. He keep pressing Chark. Like, Chark not like that, bro.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
You know, competition.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This close. I should be destroying this nigga.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Shit. It's just like Kelly, though. Nah, I don't think so.
They toss it left side to Peterson.
And
he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down at will.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Yes, sir.
That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They try again with Peterson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson.
Oh, my God.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
I know Cardinals.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Please,
this is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like
Cardinals, I know you're watching, folks. Go text in that chat and let me know if I can go for it.
This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here.
Cardinals, bro, you're taking too long.
Time to go and put 6 on the board.
They telling me go for it. I'm going for it. I don't give no fucks. This Cardinals not texting fast enough. I think it's
a field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and
Nick.
goal.
Yeah, last thing. Oh! Okay, now I'm just going to kick the field goal.
They're in no hurry to get a play off. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to
just
jump
Nick ass just sold me, folks.
Down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
A 23-yard attempt.
One through, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
That's why I run the defense I do, bro. Fuck.
Get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
All his receivers are super fucking fast, man. All of them. It ain't one that slow. I'm telling you.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Mahomes to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
What was that? Oh, and he hurt.
Look there, not a good sight. Gronkowski down.
You got Gronk?
And you just hope it's not that knee again. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Like, I didn't even know Gronk was even playing. Like, that's the bad part about it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Nigga, it's like a regular league.
Rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Niggas make trades and shit. It ain't like...
Already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
Nigga, a trade with somebody? What? Yes, it would.
Inside the 5 at the 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Second down and goal. Mahomes. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carry him.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down again. Frank Clark bringing the pressure.
Lattimore shot. I ain't gonna lie.
The Chiefs will use the first of 23 seconds to go in the game.
And the Raiders definitely should have more than one. They don't even think the Raiders have one.
Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't even gonna end it right now.
From 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps.
You don't know how sleepy I was yesterday, bro.
Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Well, you had Rick yesterday?
Up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Logan Ryan, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he takes it in for the score.
We were supposed to do it, bro, but I keep forgetting.
Affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But
Oh, no, I ain't telling you. Wow.
with the conquering part,
Hold on. I ain't even started streaming yet.